15வது ஆண்டு தமிழ் மரபு திங்கள் ஆரம்ப விழா மிக கோலாகலமாக நடைபெற்றது. தமிழ் சுவை, தமிழரும் உணவும், நேற்று இன்று நாளை. தமிழ் மரபு திங்கள் மாதத்தை மேலும் வலுச்சேர்க்க 150க்கும் மேற்பட்ட அமைப்புகள் ஒன்று சேர்ந்திருக்கின்றன. தமிழ் மரபு திங்கள் 2024 ஆரம்ப விழா மிகவும் கோலாகலமாக இலக்கம் 1175 பிரிம்லி ரோடில் அமைந்திருக்கின்ற குயின் பேலஸ் பேங்க்வெட் ஹாலில் ஜனவரி 6ஆம் தேதி இடம்பெற்றது. இந்த நிகழ்வில் பல கலை நிகழ்வுகள் ஒழுங்கமைக்கப்பட்டிருந்தன. அத்தோடு தமிழர் பாரம்பரிய உணவு வகைகளும் பரிமாறப்பட்டன. இதில் பலரும் சிறப்புரை ஆற்றியிருந்தார்கள். கனேடிய அரசியல்வாதிகள் பலரும் இதில் கலந்து கொண்டு தமிழர்களுடைய சிறப்பு பற்றியும் தமிழின் தொன்மை பற்றியும் பேசியிருந்தார்கள். கனேடிய நாடாளுமன்றத்தில் அனைத்து உறுப்பினர்களின் ஆதரவோடும் தாய் மாதம் தமிழ் மரபு திங்களாக அங்கீகரிக்கப்பட்டது. இந்த மாதத்தில் தமிழ் மொழியையும் பண்பாட்டையும் கலைகளையும் கொண்டாடும் வண்ணமும் வளர்க்கும் வண்ணமும் அதனை பகிர்ந்து கொள்ளும் வண்ணமும் பல்வேறு நிகழ்வுகள் ஒழுங்கு செய்யப்பட்டு வருகின்றன. அந்த வகையில் 15வது ஆண்டாக நடைபெறுகின்ற இந்த நிகழ்வின் ஆரம்ப நிகழ்வு வெகு சிறப்பாக நடைபெற்றது.
அவசரமா கேஷ் தேவைன்னு வரும்போது அடுத்தவங்கள்ட்ட நாங்க கேட்கறதையும் விட எங்களுடைய நகையை அடகு வைக்கிறது வசதியானது. வட்டி அதிகமா இருக்குமோ இல்ல நகை பாதுகாப்பா இருக்குமோன்னு நீங்க நினைக்கலாம். அதுக்காகத்தான் நான் கேஷ் பாயிண்ட்ல அடகு வைக்க வந்திருக்கிறேன். மிக குறைந்த வட்டி, லாக்கர்ல வைக்கிற மாதிரி நகைய பாதுகாப்பா வச்சிருக்காங்க. இதை விட என்னங்க வேணும்?
Cash Point, money transfer, currency exchange, check cashing, cash for gold, gold loans அனைத்துக்கும் Cash Point.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you very much for joining us today to mark a milestone Tamil Heritage Month celebration. We are marking the 15th year. In 2010, we started the first Tamil Heritage Month event with 10 organizations coming together. Today we have over 150 organizations across GTA celebrating Tamil Heritage Month activities. We started off as a small initiative and today it has grown as a global phenomenon. Not only the provincial government has made an act called Tamil Heritage Month Act, many municipalities have acknowledged it, and we have MPP Logan Canada, who was instrumental in getting Markham to have a celebration at City Hall in Markham. And slowly, different municipalities across Canada have acknowledged, all the way from BC, Vancouver to Nova Scotia and all of the different provinces. And not only that, this has gone to US in many states. It has gone to UK. UK is actually celebrating it fairly in large scale this year, over the past few years. And I've been in conversations with New Zealand and Australia, which started there, and South Africa as well. So we can all be proud that what we started right here in Toronto, in Markham, Toronto, GTA, has inspired Tamils across the globe to come together and celebrate our roots, celebrate our history. But the most important thing is to give the context. Those of you who are old enough will know in 2009 we were on the streets in tens of thousands, protesting, asking for recognition of our rights, asking to stop the genocide. And there were tens of thousands of young people across the globe in different diaspora countries that marched together with us. And many of them felt let down because the countries that we were part of did not even take any stand or any intervention to save the people who were dying. Today, after many years, UN and other reports say tens of thousands of people were killed in a couple of months. So tens of thousands of people were killed while the world was in silence. So the origin of Tamil Heritage Month goes to those times in 2009 that we needed something strong after our government had been destroyed. We needed to find a way to come together and unite together. And I'm so happy that we have gone with this initiative. But the most important thing in the next years is to take it deeper. இதுவரைக்கும் செய்து வந்த தமிழ் மரபுகளை இன்னும் ஆழமாகவும் பரவலாகவும் கொண்டு போக தேவை இருக்கிறது. ஒரு சின்ன இன்னும் பல விடயங்களை செய்ய வேண்டிய தேவை இருக்கிறது. So in the 15th year, we are going to be marking a number of things. One of the first things is that we have expanded the network of the council, and we have over 150 organizations. Many of you are here. Please stay back. We would like to honor you and recognize you at the end. We also want to make sure that Tamil Heritage Month Council operates throughout the year. So we picked the theme, and I think Mayor was talking about a tour in Scarborough, and we picked the theme. Let's build on the theme throughout the year until next theme is emerging in next year. So you don't just do it for the few days in the month, because we know it gets too hectic. Let's celebrate it, and let's make sure that we have deeper conversations throughout the year. So thank you everyone for coming today, and thank you for your participation. Thank you all the elected representatives who are here. And I know many of you are eagerly waiting for the rest of the event, so I won't take too long. We're looking forward to having your support further. தொடர்ந்து உங்கள் ஆதரவை எதிர்பார்த்து இப்படி 15வது ஆண்டு இருக்கிறோம். அதே போல அடுத்த 10 ஆண்டுகள் நடந்த 25வது ஆண்டு நாங்கள் தமிழகத்தில் கொண்டாடுகின்ற பொழுது இன்னும் ஆழமாகவும் இன்னும் விரிவாகவும் இன்னும் தெளிவாகவும் வாழ்ந்திருக்கிறோம் என்ற பெருமிதத்தோடு கொண்டாடுவோம் என்ற நம்பிக்கையோடு விடைபெற்றுக் கொள்கிறேன். நன்றி, வணக்கம்.
Happy Heritage Month and happy Tatpona. Give a round of applause for yourself for coming to this wonderful 15th annual Heritage Month right here in Scarborough. I never marked them. My name is Robin Kakati. It gives me to a mark on Tamil. I don't have a border. You see there a lot of governors, councillors, and mayors, and MPs, and MPs. The people are the border. Thank you to the committee, and thank you to the special William Sham for the Tamil Heritage Month Council and also Tamil Civic Action Committee. I have been doing it for 15 years, for the 15 years walk, the long march for the Tamil Heritage and Culture, right here in the wonderful province of the wonderful country of Canada. So, I don't want to speak long. I can talk about Tamil Heritage for long. I'm going to speak 2 minutes, and I have to thank you. Neither, I know, the first political party has to make the record straight, and the first political party to pass the Tamil Heritage Day, City of Markham, along with the leader Jam. The leader Jam was the first day of the Jam 2 years ago. And also the Markham is the province of Ontario, the passed the resolution then the federal government proclaimed Tamil Heritage Month in Canada. And thank you to all our government, all parties, for the support that we have. We celebrate this wonderful cultural heritage right here in Canada.
Good morning, everyone, and Happy New Year, everybody. Vanakkam, Vanakkam. I would like to wish everybody a happy Tamil Heritage Month. And I would like to thank Nishan for being such a gracious host and inviting us all to be here to celebrate the rich culture of Tamil people. I'm so happy to be here because I have a history going back many years with many Tamil friends of mine. I just want to relate a little bit of my story because my story is also your story. I came to Canada in 1976 as a young boy. I was born and raised in Karachi, Pakistan. I may look Chinese, but I was the third generation of my family from Pakistan. So I'm happy to be here in Canada, calling this my home, because I started in Canada as a dishwasher in 1977. From a dishwasher, I became a kitchen helper to a cook, and I became a chef. And I owned the pizza franchise and then the Chinese restaurant trustee, and then he became a counselor, and now he is leading with the Tamil communities. So thank you so much for inviting me.
Good morning, Vanakkam. Happy New Year to all of you. I wish you happy, healthy, and prosperous 2024. It is my great pleasure to be here with you to celebrate Tamil Heritage Month. And I see my colleague Logan Kanapati already arrived, and I believe Minister Lecce will be joining us a little bit later. I would like to congratulate the Canadian Center for Tamil Action for organizing this event, and especially Nathan. I had the fortunate luck and good luck and the honor.
Good afternoon, well, good morning everyone, and thank you for inviting me here today. My name is Martin Jordan, I'm a member of Parliament for Richmond and Markham, and in both Richmond and Markham we have the privilege of having a lot of Tamil Canadians who live in there and strongly represent the culture. Before I start, I'd like to acknowledge that we are on the traditional territory of the Wendat, the Haudenosaunee, and the Anishinaabe people, whose presence here continues to this day, and thank them and other Indigenous people for sharing this land with us. I also want to thank all my colleagues from all three levels of government who have made the time and effort to come here, and thank you for coming. Thank you for making sure that this beautiful culture is strongly represented and continue to be represented in Canada. I'm happy to be here with you to celebrate the Tamil Heritage Month. I'd like to thank Nathan for inviting me and all my colleagues who are here from all levels of government, and also deep appreciation goes to Tamil.
Hello everybody, Vanakkam. I'm Mara Stiles, leader of Ontario's official opposition, the NDP. Happy Tamil Heritage Month, everyone. It's wonderful to be with you all here today. I want to start by thanking the most important people in the world, all and particularly in this room, the volunteers. Thank you so much, everybody. A big round of applause for all the volunteers. And of course, our sponsors. Thank you so much. A big nod to the education workers. Thank you so much. I know a lot of the Tamil teachers are actually teaching right now, so at this very moment. So thank you so much for being here. And thank you for having me here today to meet, to partake in your festivities. Thank you so much, Ethan. Thank you so much for all the work that you do. A great friend and colleague of mine. Thank you for all of your work. And of course to Thadcha, his wife, and also one of our candidates here. Thank you for all of your work in the community. As we know, this year marks 15 years, the 15th anniversary, a big occasion. So I want to take a moment to thank the the Tamil Heritage Month Council, Tamil Canadian Centre for Civic Action, for all that you do and have continued to do, not just organizing today's event, but all of the consistent work that you do, bringing together the Tamil community across Ontario and fostering that environment of solidarity.
Well, good afternoon. I'm just excited to celebrate with you to launch the 15th annual Tamil Heritage Month. Yeah, congratulations! 15 years. And I see the theme is Tamilicious. Just saying it makes my mouth water, right? And I'm standing between you and food, so I'm going to be very short. It's just, we're celebrating your cuisine, Tamil cuisine, and the workers, and the entrepreneurship, the art that goes into the cooking, and as we bring all different cultures together, you know, it just, the food becomes better and better and better. And I am so lucky to be the mayor of a city that have the best Tamil food probably in North America, in the world. Yeah, yes, absolutely. Right here in Scarborough, right? Right here in Scarborough. Now, I'm going to ask you, don't say it now. I need to know, I know a lot of Tamil restaurants, and I probably should do a Tamil restaurant tour in Scarborough, right? You just give me the names. And Councillor Jamal, or well, maybe Poppy can lead the tour. And we'll bring some other councillors with us, right? Would that be a good way to celebrate this month, right? The Heritage Month.
Deeply appreciated. And thank you to my friend Ethan Chun for organizing this important initiative, but also the start for Tamil Heritage Month. And the theme, as Mayor Chow spoke to, is a beautiful, beautiful theme. Tamilicious food is so critical to our identity, and I think as Tamil people from across the world, we take a lot of pride in our food and the diversity of food. As NEP leader Mark Sal said, uppans or hoppers, idiyappam, puttu, so many wonderful, delicious, and nutritious food within our culture. But
happy Tamil Heritage Month. My name is Jamal Myers, and I'm the City Councillor for Scarborough North and also Chair of the Toronto Transit Commission. I'm delighted and honored to be here today at Queen's Palace Banquet Hall to celebrate the 15th annual Tamil Heritage Month. January is a time to reflect and celebrate the many contributions of Tamil Canadians to Canada's economic, social, political, and cultural landscape. This is my second year attending Tamil Heritage Month events as a City Councillor, and what a fantastic way to celebrate this year's Tamil Heritage event with an incredible spotlight on Tamil cuisine. My ward of Scarborough North has long been home to a lively Tamil community with over 10,000 Tamil-speaking residents. The contributions of our Tamil friends, neighbors, and colleagues in business, education, medicine, social services, entertainment, and culture are part of what makes our community vibrant, diverse, and unique. My ward is also home to some of the best, and I say the best, go-to restaurants and eateries for Tamil cuisine, such as dosai, idli, rice and curry, koti roti, you name it, we got it. I've been honored to meet and work with so many talented Tamil Canadians, and I'm looking forward to continuing to represent you at City Council, especially with our new amazing colleague, Parth Campbell, and our new amazing mayor, Olivia Chow. So, yes. As the Council for Scarborough North, I'm committed along with my colleagues in Toronto City Council to support the building of the Tamil Community Centre and foster stronger relations between the City of Toronto and the District of Jackson. Let me congratulate Tamil Heritage Month Council and Tamil Canadian Centre for Civic Action, particularly Neek and Shan for all their hard work of putting this event together, the entire team of volunteers and sponsors for organizing this event, and the many more initiatives that you have planned for the rest of the month.
Happy New Year! It gives me so much pleasure and it's such an honor to be here to express my very best wishes to each and every one of you
on the commencement of Tamil Heritage Month. Now we know that with hundreds of thousands of members of the Tamil diaspora across Canada, many of them here in Toronto, many of them here in Scarborough, you don't have to go very far to experience the kindness, generosity, and thoughtfulness of your community. Across so many different areas, whether it is across sports, social development, education, healthcare, fine arts, and we saw some incredible performances already today. Whether it is across fine cuisine, as Parky was very thoughtful to remind us of just a few moments ago. We are made stronger and better because of the incredible contributions of the Tamil community. And yet, with a community that is so strong, that is so passionate, so thoughtful, and yet so humble, it can be easy sometimes to overlook your many accomplishments.
Happy Tamil Heritage Month. It's really great to be here. I'm thankful to Ethan Sean and all the organizations who are participating today for coming today to celebrate Tamil Heritage Month. I'm very, very thankful to my good friend and colleague, Honorable Darian Santuri, for bringing the motion in the House of Commons for declaring January as the Tamil Heritage Month, and it received unanimous consent in the House of Commons, and since then, every year in January, we have been coming together to come and celebrate the contributions of Canadians of Tamil origin here in Canada. This is the beauty about Canada, that we come from different parts of the world, and we live together as Canadians, and at the same time we celebrate our rich culture and heritage.
Toronto's largest Tamil community, right next door to me, to be able to call so many Tamil residents, my friends, and my neighbors. Thank you so very much to the Tamil Canadian Center for Civic Action and to the event organizers for inviting me to join you here today, and for all you do to support the Tamil community here in the Scarborough Region Park and across all of Toronto. And I do want to give a special thank you to Ethan Chan for organizing this event and also for starting the Tamil Fellowship at City Hall. And through that program, we've had the real honor to have so many different fellows participate in politics in our office, and thank you for starting that. It's great to see so many representatives from different levels, but I will give a shout out to our newest councillor, Councillor Canada. We're so very excited to have him joining us here on Toronto Council. So thank you so much for this wonderful event. I'm very excited we're recognizing food, and I will say that Scarborough Ridge Park is very blessed to have the best Tamil restaurants in the GTA. Please come visit them and support our local business.
It is a pleasure to be here to celebrate once again with the Tamil community. At the very least since the 1950s and then throughout the 1980s, the Tamil community has become such an integral part of our city here in Toronto, centered here in Scarborough. And it's such an honor and a pleasure to be able to participate in celebrations like Tamil Heritage Month, to commemorate the genocide only a few months back, and to be here with the community as we celebrate the many contributions Tamils have made to our economy, to our food, to our music, and to our collective culture here in Canada. Thank you, everyone, and I also wish all of you a very, very happy Thai Pongal in the coming days. Thank you.
டிவிஐ யூடியூப் சேனலில் இணைந்திருக்கும் நேர்கள் அனைவருக்கும் எமது நன்றி. எமது காணொளி தொகுப்புகளை தொடர்ந்து நீங்கள் பார்வையிடுவதற்கு கீழிருக்கின்ற பெல் பட்டனை அழுத்துவதனூடாக நோட்டிஃபிகேஷனில் பல காணொளி தொகுப்புகள் உடனுக்குடன் உங்களை வந்து சேரும். அருகில் இருக்கின்ற முக்கிய காணொளி தொகுப்புகளையும் பார்வையிட தவறாதீர்கள்.